Hello and welcome to House Party. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. House Party is a 3D adventure, kind of edgy comedy game, and you can also have an explicit patch if you want to do that. I obviously don't have that installed at the moment for recording reasons, but there is a new expansion that has just been released that has added additional branching stories. Gotta say, I'm actually fascinated by this game. I've not played it before. Well, I've played it before in a little bit of my own time, before this video. But the amount of very highly polished voice acting and story that you're going to be able to experience is actually kind of amazing. Huge amounts of different languages as well, and as I say, the Doja Cat expansion has just been released, and that adds so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game in just a second, but you can actually do a bunch of different stories as well. So if you want to do the original story, which is what we're going to do, then that's easy enough. But then you also have a bunch of other different things that you can do here. Combat training. There is combat in the game, but you're going to need to increase your stats to be able to be pretty good at that. And you can also download custom stories as well. So pretty cool in my opinion. So let's just start a new game. You can play as a woman or a guy. We're gonna play with a guy. Why not? Yeah. You can do all kinds of different achievements in this game as well, and some of the achievements are a little different dependent on what you're playing as. So, yeah, you're gonna obviously have a good idea on what you want to go for there. But here's the thing: this is very much, and you think, oh yeah, 3D point and click. Oh, okay, I'm out of here. No, don't say that. Don't say that just yet, because the amount of very funny situations that can occur in this game are incredible. The amount of branching story that can happen is mind-boggling. And it is all thanks to you. It is all thanks to your character interacting with these other individual personalities that make everything just drive onward. And you could see here, there's a party at Madison's place tonight, and you've been invited by your buddy Derek. Sure, he's the only person you know, but being new in town, this seems like a good opportunity to mingle with some new people. Stick around a bit and see what kind of fun there is to be had, or perhaps what kind of trouble and debauchery you can get into. The choice is yours. But first, go check in with Derek. Good luck. Alright, so if you couldn't tell, this is very much 18 plus. As I say, there is an explicit patch if you want to get that. But there is going to be some swearing and obviously, alcohol and so on and so forth. Talk to Derek. Yeah, so here's the thing, okay? I'm just going to pause the game real fast. You have opportunities, okay? You have opportunities, and these opportunities are going to pop up here in your opportunities menu. And this basically gives you a small idea as to what you need to do or where you need to go to be able to progress the various branching stories. As I said, it can get very complex, and a lot of things can be missed, which is actually very cool because that promotes replayability. And I love these kinds of games that allow you to replay things, to be able to experience a completely different branch of the campaign or whatever it may be. That's really, really awesome in my opinion. Anyway, you also have memories here, which are pretty much just little tips that pop up and everything. And otherwise, you can go anywhere you want, or mostly. So, for example, hello, look at me, there I am, and what you can do is you can take off your own clothes if you want to do that. Yes, you can take off your own clothes. But, what we're going to do is we're very much quickly going to find Derek. There he is.
Face above the boobs.
It's crazy to me how big this house is. The closet in Madison's bedroom is huge. Not that I go into Madison's room ever. What's up with you?
Okay, yeah, so there's actually a small little backstory going on there as well, and I think Madison and Derek have a thing going. They're kind of interested in each other, but whenever they're asked about it, as far as I can tell, they always play a little bit coy, and they say things like, oh, Madison? Oh, Derek? Oh, no, I'm not really interested in that guy / that girl, that sort of thing. Anyway, it says here, what is that strange noise coming from behind the fence? Maybe I should investigate it. Aha, yes. Now, you may expect something very cool to happen in just a second, and hopefully we're going to be able to introduce ourselves. So let me just pick up this flower here real fast, and we're going to go over here to the fence.
Here we go. Get some. stupid ass fence. Bitch. Fuck ass. Ow! Oh, Jesus. Ow, fuck! Hey, should I say, howdy, neighbor?
And this is what you might expect. This is Doja Cat's character, and you can actually interact with her, and she has actually voice acted this character herself, and indeed also, consulted on the whole, the character's design and the personality and all that wonderful stuff. And if you're not me and you're actually playing this in your own personal time and you're not making a video out of it, then you can also hear some of her songs later on in the story as well, which is actually really cool, because obviously I can't do that due to copyright issues, but I think that's actually really nice. And personally for me, I think her character is very charming and very cute, and I'm actually really pleasantly surprised, because here's the thing, you know how it is whenever there's a celebrity tie-in somewhere, you always think, oh, okay, I'm gonna be really cynical about this because that's just how things are, right? Not in this case. I'm very, very impressed with how this has been done, and it feels extremely natural. It doesn't feel like a shoe-in, it doesn't feel like anything like that. It feels very natural that she should be in the game. She does a great job, the writing is great, it's fantastic. There's not much more I can say. Anyway, now we have the ability to choose. We can choose every single time we're in a conversation. Most of the time we'll have 3, 2, or, well, 1 option some of the time. And yeah, we're obviously going to say, something like, were you just trying to kick down the fence?
Nah. I don't, that's not really my style. I don't gotta break into parties. I get invited. That's just a little about me.
She says with unwavering confidence.
Anyway, a little bit more about me. If you see my high heel stuck in the fence post, that's just because I was trying to send Madison a gift of 1 high heel. And if she liked it, I'd send another.
Well, see, this is the kind of thing that happens. I think this is really funny. I mean, me personally, I don't know, maybe it's not your kind of sense of humor. Maybe it's not. But I personally find it very amusing. Wow, that's so thoughtful of you.
Yeah, I've been sending Madison a whole bunch of gifts, trying to be all neighborly. I sent over a bunch of flowers, some of that toilet perfume for the really bad dookies. Oh, and a stripper, neighbor shit. So I gotta wonder, I really gotta wonder, why didn't Madison invite me to her party? Seems weird, right? Maybe even a little fucked up, right? Right?
Right.
You seem cool enough, though. Maybe you can help me find out why. Just, tell me why. Can you get me a little 411 and ask Madison what the fuck is up? On the DL, Undercover and shit. Like in those spy movies.
And then you have the opportunity to decline. You can actually say, probably not. I'm lucky I haven't managed to get kicked out yet. You could technically say that if you wanted to, and that would probably end things with this particular branch of the story. So you don't have to explore any of these options if you don't want to, and it's the same with all of the other characters as well. There are so many different characters that you can interact with in this game, and as I say, it is absolutely bonkers how many different choices you will end up having in the end. And if you can do all of them, then congratulations, because you are an absolute wizard. But for me, I haven't really been able to do even one of them, to be honest. I've gotten really far, but I haven't really been able to complete any of their stories. But anyway, I guess I could do that.
My dude. Yes. I'll hang out here and stop trying to fuck up this wall since I got somebody on the inside now. But just so you know, and for the record, this wall was about to come crashing down any second.
Well, I'll be back before you know it. Yeah, so there she is, and as you can see, she's wearing a very cool outfit, gotta say that. And otherwise, here's Derek, he's going to be speaking to Leah here, and this is the really cool thing as well, the characters don't wait for you, It is not a, it's not an RPG where you're basically going to be, you are the chosen one, as it were, and you are the thing that drives the story on. Yeah, sure, you are the person that actually makes things happen, most of the time, because of course that's how the game works. You know, you're the main character technically, but any of these characters will randomly go to wherever they want to go, and they will speak to whoever they want to speak to, because that's what happens at a house party. Very natural, very organic in the way that they've done things. And you can see here, Catherine, she's talking to her, well, she's trying to talk to her boyfriend, because apparently something, apparently he's like a cycling maniac or something like that, where he is consistently wearing a full bodysuit made of spandex to go on bicycle rides and stuff like that. And she said she didn't want to do that, and there's just a huge amount of drama going on surrounding that. And I'm actually going to try and find where Madison is, to be honest. I would like to be able to speak to her, because some of the time there is a small cooldown.
Patrick, I can't get to the fucking booze with Frank. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my cousin. You're Derek's friend, right? Hey, I'm Madison. This is, my party.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so as I was saying before I was, well, probably not rudely interrupted, because I was the one that spoke to her, but the point is, you can actually have them just go wherever they want, and they will interact with whoever they want, and you can obviously interfere with various things, and you can even do all kinds of other stuff, like you can steal people's phones, you can try to hack into them, and you can go on the computer. As far as I'm aware, there is a lot of different secret kind of stuff going on here as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna say thanks for letting me come.
Oh yeah, don't mention it. Derek was all, hey, I have this friend who doesn't know anybody because he just moved here, and I promise he's not a dick. And Derek and I are kind of in the middle of this. Doesn't matter. And I didn't want to make things weirder, so I was like, sure, bring your friend. So yeah, glad you could come.
So I'm a total afterthought.
I'm sorry, that was rude. My head is everywhere. You know that feeling when you love hosting parties until you're actually in the middle of hosting one? Then you remember people are the worst, and your cousin has a serious alcohol problem, and that you definitely should have brought more food.
Well, you're doing fine. I mean, we could technically say it's kind of lame, but personally for me, I mean, here's the thing. Every single character has a relation with you, and you got a friend meter here, and you obviously have a love meter, or shall we say like a, you know, an interest in a romantic sort of sense meter, and then you can obviously tell who is sober and who isn't. But there's an actual character here, that bald guy in the front room there. He has locked all of the alcohol away because he's really militant about that kind of thing, apparently. So yeah, what you can actually do is you could try and find some of the alcohol hidden around the house, and you can try to either get on his good side so that he will then, you know, vacate his seat, and you can actually start stealing the alcohol out of the cabinet if you wanted to do that. Or you can do things like provide alcohol to other people in the party and you know, cause distractions and all kinds of other crazy stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to get to that kind of thing a little bit later on. But I'm just going to say you're doing fine.
That's a cool thing to say, even if you are just trying to win brownie points. That's always been such a weird phrase to me, brownie points. What the hell are those anyway?
It's how bakers keep score.
Ha ha ha. That was a really bad dad joke, but I appreciate the effort. Anyway, it was good talking to you and meeting you. I gotta get back to the party, but come find me later and we can get to know each other some more. Maybe take some pics for my gram? Oh, and don't forget to mingle. There are some awesome people here.
Yeah, most definitely. Or we could say the other thing, but let's not be creepy, right? Okay, so yeah. As you can see, there's so many things you can do. I can even go snooping around in her room if I wanted to do that. I mean, I'm gonna literally take these sunglasses because I think that's fun, and I can also steal the camera too. And there's a bunch of other things that you can go for here. So I can go in the bedroom closet door. There's a lot of different stuff. So for example, we've got laxatives here. I can steal that. There is a fun device here called the Vibratron 3000. Yes, I think we all know what that is. And otherwise, we also have a safe here. You can't open the safe at the moment, of course, because you need a code. I'm just making sure that I'm not getting absolutely murdered here. I'm also going to take the sundress. I actually don't really know what most of these items are for, because as I say, you really need to explore a wide variety of different places and things and talk with people all the time, and then you're going to figure out what they need and how they need it. So I'm actually going to take Madison's phone. As you can see, wow, I'd never think I'd never leave my phone out like this. I can think of a few people who'd snoop through my shit or delete my violentconfrontations.net authenticator. Jerks. Yeah. Exactly. So now we have our phone, and technically what we could do is we could try to figure out a way to get in to the phone. So we would either have, the wait a minute. I suppose this has the best view in the house. Not sure what artistic inspiration you get from a view of suburbia. That's the first time I've actually interacted with the window, hilariously enough. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There are so many different things that you can interact with in this game. We also have a broom. Gonna take the broom, because why wouldn't I, right? The broom is the most powerful weapon known to man. But yes, as I say, you can actually find the passcode at some point, and you can then get into her phone if you want to do that. I obviously have no idea, because I haven't actually found the passcode yet, but there are a number of secrets here. Like, for example, there's a bike lock, as you can see. Maybe I can punch the lock. Yeah, give it the old 1-2. Have fun with that. There is no way I will ever be able to do that. You can actually try if you want to, as you can see. Why in the fuck would I think that would work? I'm weak as shit. On the other hand, I feel like I could hit a little harder now. And so that has actually improved my statistic for physical attack. So in other words, my fighting ability is just that much better, which comes to the next point. Yeah, by the way, there's a terrarium in here with a massive... I think that's a massive snake. Yes, that is a massive snake. But, yeah, anyway, the point is, when you're doing things, physical things, like, you know, hitting stuff or running around or whatever, you are generally going to increase your statistics. So, you know, coming from that, that basically means that it's going to improve everything that you can do in the game. So, when you're running around a lot, you are eventually going to be gaining more speed. So your speed is then going to be increased, and it's just going to be that much easier for you to get around. USB stick, going to be taking that. There's also a weird dinosaur suit. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to... I have no idea what the dinosaur suit is for. Can I maybe inspect it? Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but it's probably something kind of weird, right? Yeah, kind of weird. Let's just open these desk drawers as well. As I say, this is very much a point-and-click 3D adventure with huge amounts of comedic elements and puzzle elements, and you're going to have to figure out what all these items are going to be used for. And for me personally, I feel like that is just wonderful. It really provides a massive amount of variety and replayability. And this is obviously the original story. You can play all the other stories too, and even download some from the community. Anyway, Chardonnay, look at that. I've got some alcohol. Yes, I wonder what we can do with that. We can either give it to the fellow downstairs, the one that, as I said to you before, is locking away all the alcohol. So if we want to, we can do that. Or we can give it to someone else. For example, I believe that Catherine actually has a hankering for a little bit of booze, so I'm not sure if we're going to give it to her. But, yeah, apart from, apparently Ashley is talking to Stephanie at the moment. I'm actually just going to see, oh yes, there's a foam finger. I will take the foam finger. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else over here. As I say, there are so many really, really intricate things hidden around the place. Like, for example, look at this mysterious key. I have no idea what this mysterious key is for. Can I inspect it? It's a key. It may lock and unlock some of the doors in the house, I'd imagine. Not sure which one, though. Aha. And we can actually dance here if we want to. You can stop or start dancing. Okay, I had no idea that we could actually dance. Wait a minute. Can I, oh, am I actually dancing right now? Oh, wow, he's doing the... Oh, he's doing this dance. He's doing this kind of dance. All right. All right, I've got some moves. Yeah. Well, Stephanie seems to be kind of happy with what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. That is enough. Oh, can I actually take this speaker? Yeah, I can, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Just gonna get out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, so we can also go into the garage door. There's also a way for you to play, I don't actually know what this is. Beer? This isn't beer pong, right? No, this isn't beer pong. I've never played that in my life, but whatever the case, you can pick up these ping pong balls and then you can throw them into the cups. I'm not entirely sure if that is what that is, but otherwise there's some beer here that we can of course take. We can take some motor oil too, as well as a hammer. And there's also a dusty penguin. I have no idea what that is. A dusty penguin contraption with a gimp hand and big old gaping hole in the front. Kinda nightmarish and heavy as fuck. Who the hell brought this? I don't even want to know, to be honest. I don't even want to know. Okay, there's a box of nails. Could be kind of useful because here's the thing. We have a hammer and some nails. What do you bet that is going to be useful for something? Where are the nails? There they are. I can't do that right now. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a bit interesting. I'm just checking the cabinets as well. You never know. But of course, aha, the bathroom skeleton key. You know what I'm going to do.
Patrick, you just can't say
Oh,
that
wait a
shit.
minute.
We're more than just that. Fuck, man.
Huh? I meant the whole truth about my site and how it can liberate. Aw, man, bro, not that women are holes. I mean, they have them. Now, this is getting good.
Personally, I think it's bullshit that it's cool to be a nerd now. When I was in high school, wearing wizard hats and LARPing.
Well, that was very intense. Okay, so apparently Rachel and Patrick were not having a very good conversation. I mean, he is drunk. He is very, very drunk. Off his face, basically. I'm surprised he's not on the floor or passed out or something, but we can actually talk to Rachel if we want to and see what's up with that. I'm just gonna wait for her to stop. There we go.
Hey, I'm Rachel. Sorry if you just saw me swat that guy. I promise you, I'm not a giant bitch. I can't even get into it.
It's cool, but why'd you get old Jerry Springer on him?
Have you not heard anything about Patrick before tonight? No? Do you know the website Neighborhood Watch? Guess I'll just have to take your word on that. Just stay away from that chemical burn of a person over there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to figure out how I can get my alcohol back from a different guy who, funny story, decided to confiscate all the alcohol from a party.
Well, sure. Good luck with that. All right, yeah, so there you go. We got a little bit of exposition right there. But, yeah, this is the fellow right here, Frank. He has all of the alcohol locked up in this cabinet. Now, what you can actually do, if I'm correct, is you can speak to him, and then you can basically say, hey, Patrick, I saw Patrick, drinking or something like that. And then Frank will run off. And he will attempt to take Patrick's drink away from him, and in that moment you might be able. I haven't actually done this myself, but this is just a kind of like a theory. Maybe it would work, maybe it won't. But you can actually go and open the cabinet, and then you can take some of the alcohol out before Frank returns. And as you can see, all the running around tonight has paid off, slightly increasing your combat speed. Yeah, pretty cool, right? And yeah, now I actually want to find where Madison. Where is Madison? I need to find her. Derek is speaking to Patrick over there. All right, so I'm gonna have to. Where is Madison actually? Is she really upstairs? There's no way she's upstairs. Oh, she is. She is. Is this her? Yep. There we go. Hello there.
Hey again. Are you lost?
All right, now we have a lot of different options because we have obviously already spoken to her, and as I said before, there is a small cooldown between each of the times that you can speak with the characters. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Very much depends on what has been said beforehand. Anyway, I'm going to say, any particular reason you didn't invite your neighbor to the party?
Are you kidding? She has been driving me up the wall. She's like so freaking desperate to be my friend for some reason. I feel like she's got some kind of hidden agenda. And don't even get me started on the noise. Every night it's something going over there. Mostly loud music, but sometimes I hear explosions. I have enough on my plate at this party without babysitting her all night.
Well, who doesn't like explosions? Oh. That's it? Really?
Hey again. Are
Wait
you
a minute,
lost?
wait a minute. That's it? Come on now. Okay, wait a minute. So is that like your secret art lair upstairs?
Are you snooping around my house? That's pretty uncool. Yeah, it's my art room, but I don't really feel like sharing that part of myself with you. Maybe we can talk about it later if we get to know each other better.
Yes, indeed. And that is a cue for me to basically say, that is exactly what you got to do in this game. You got to speak to a variety of people, learn more about each of the characters, and then go back to the characters that you want to, you know, earn relation with, or whatever the case, and try to increase your relation with them and make everything better and good. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to say to Amala now.
I can't come to the party. Tell me why this bitch is trying to fuck with me. Tell me why I don't just walk the fuck away. I want a three-way or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, see, now that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The humor is really spot on. Okay, I'm actually gonna speak to her again.
So what did Madison say? Why no invite for your girl, Amala?
Okay, let's have a look. What do you think she said? She said you were too noisy. She said you were too noisy. I'm just gonna say it. Why not?
Me? Wait, what? Did she say nosy neighbor or noisy neighbor? I don't know why I asked that. Both answers suck. Madison, the little bitch. No, Amala, restraint. Destiny awaits me past yonder fucking fence, and I will not be denied.
Destiny awaits me. Okay, that's a good line.
Not to sound thirsty, please find a way to get me into that party that doesn't involve me kicking down this fence and getting another fucking breaking and entering charge.
Well, there's something oddly familiar about this new neighbor. I should ask around the party and see what I can find out. Indeed, you see. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. You have to speak to all the characters, learn about them, and their personalities are incredibly unique. And I mean, as you might expect, of course they are meant to be unique because they're supposed to be realistic. And indeed they are. Okay, so let's have a look. How am I supposed to convince Madison? Why don't you just flip over the fence? No, I'm going to say, how am I supposed to convince her?
You seem like a creative person, what with your, face. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I mean, forget I said cat.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I mean, obviously, if I didn't already know that this was, you know, the person that the DLC is named after, but yeah, then that would be very funny. All right, it is already funny, to be honest. Okay, I'm not going to say flip over the fence. I'm just going to say my face and I will gladly forget everything you just said. Oh, listen to the soothing sounds of nature. All right, I got an achievement from that. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, now I need to try and convince her. Okay, so I need to try and convince her. So, what about if I just speak to everyone around here?
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm Madison's sister. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I know for a fact that Ashley and Madison don't really like each other, or at the very least, Ashley doesn't like Madison's art room upstairs. For example, if I say that's a nice art room upstairs, then Ashley is going to be kind of annoyed about that. Okay, so I'm just going to say, Ashley. So, are you the co-host of this party?
Well, I doubt Madison would ever call me that, but I do live here too, so call it what you want.
Co-host it is.
You're sweet. I'm here if you have any questions about the crowd, including yours truly. As co-host of this evening, I'd be super bummed if you felt left out or whatever.
Okay, now we got to be careful, all right? Because here's the thing. In one of my previous little playthroughs of the game, I really annoyed, I think it was Ashley and Rachel. Obviously completely by mistake because, you know, it's me. But let's try not to do that this time around, right? Okay, wait a minute. Let's have a look here. What's the deal with you and Madison anyway? Nah, we're just acquaintances. That's not really going to work right now. Tell me about the guests of the evening. That lock in your closet hiding a couple of skeletons. Seen anything crazy around the neighborhood lately? I guess I'm just going to start with the small talk, I guess.
Well, I don't know if you'd consider it crazy, but our new mystery neighbor is quite the character. She was firing off some pyrotechnics last night. I'm talking real fire. Madison got so pissed. It was hilarious. But I don't know how she affords all that shit. She must be some kind of eccentric millionaire. Or a celebrity or something.
Ah, interesting. Thanks, Ashley. All right, so yeah, there you go. So we already, I mean, of course we already know, but that's actually giving a lot more exposition about what's going on. Okay, so Amy, as I found out before in a previous playthrough, Amy is a, as far as I'm aware, college freshman. I think she's a college freshman or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And she is currently attempting to earn her way through into a sorority. and they're having her do these really crazy tasks or something like that. It's like a treasure hunt of some kind, and you can help her with this. Yes, you can help her with this, and it is quite difficult to find these items. So I'm gonna say, hey Amy, it's nice to meet you.
Why, thank you. The pleasure's all mine.
Alright, I lost my phone number, can I have yours? Oh, no, let's not say that. You look pretty pensive, what's on your mind? Just chilling? Have you heard anything about Madison's wacky neighbor? No, I'm just going to ask her about her own problems first, and then we'll ask about the neighbor after that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I have been kind of spacing out. Well, it's just that I'm new in town and I'm trying to join a sorority. They got me doing a scavenger hunt as an initiation. It's due tomorrow, and I don't have a lot of the items still. I'm thinking about maybe leaving the party and seeing if I can finish it up. A lot of the items on the list are kind of, well, embarrassing to say the least. And I don't know too many people here that well.
Well, I guess I could help you out. I'm awesome at finding things. Oh no, this is not me at all, but I'm gonna just say I'm awesome at finding things, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay then. Maybe I'll stick around for a bit and see what we can get accomplished. Thank you.
Sure thing. Alright, so there we go. Now we have an additional opportunity, you see? More opportunities. Alright, so let me take a crack at one of those scavenger list items. The first item is an expired credit card. Right. How difficult is that going to get? Is that going to be to get, should I say? Alright, so now let's actually ask her about Madison's wacky neighbor.
Honestly, I haven't heard much. Except for Madison complaining about how weird she is. You know, for somebody who's so obsessed with spirit animals, you'd think that Madison would be more accepting of eccentricity, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose. I suppose so. Yeah. I do know that Madison is one time. I recall that she told me in a previous playthrough that this guy got on the bus next to her. Apparently, he was some kind of meth addict, and he told her about the animals in the sky, and then she paid him $200 to tell her more, and I don't know, it's some really really funny sort of satiristic kind of stuff going on. All right, so wait a minute, where is I want to speak to, who do I want to speak to again? I want to speak to Derek, I think. Where is Derek? Oh no, there he was over here.
I had tons of
Oh, look who it is. You've been standing here so long that other people are starting to tell me stories about you. But have you even looked my way yet? Nah, nope. That's cold, man.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, I should have spoken to him when I first arrived. Thanks for inviting me to the party.
Thanks for coming, buddy. I'm really glad you came. It's been a rough week. I was looking forward to hanging with you.
All right, here we go. Look, there's a huge amount. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's so incredibly in-depth. All right, wait a minute. What do we want to do here? How long? Yeah, rough week. Is everything okay?
It's not worth getting into right now. Let's just relax and enjoy ourselves.
I've known you too long to let this go.
It's just a lot of things, man. Family stuff mostly, but also some girlfriend problems. I mean that as girl problems and friend problems all bundled into one. Fun fucking stuff. That's about as specific as I'm gonna get right now. Thanks for looking out, buddy. But let's leave it.
Okay, you got it. You got it, Derek. Okay, I'd actually like to speak to him again and see what's actually going on here. Wait a minute. Okay, so should we ask him about Madison? You and Madison, anything ever happened there?
What? You must be out of your mind, man. Me and Madison, we're just friends. Just friends.
Yeah, no one believes that. Not in a million years. All right.
I have to go now.
Very convincing, Derek. Maybe I'm onto something here. Indeed. All right, so we've already spoken to Ashley, we've spoken to Amy, and we've spoken to Derek now. And the best thing that I can maybe do, I think Catherine is way too absorbed into her own stuff. What about Stephanie? I don't know. Rachel. Let's speak to Rachel.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. No, I'm not going to say what's your sign. Thank you. I will say, so what's up? Are you enjoying yourself at the party?
I was having an okay time until fucking Frank stole my thermos. He said it looked like something I could hide booze in it and that he was confiscating it.
Let me talk to him. I can figure this misunderstanding out.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would be very appreciative.
No sweat. Although, to be fair, I'm probably never ever going to be able to do anything with this guy. Because he is very, shall we say, very vigilant.
I wish I
Yes.
was Hey, how's it going?
All right, wait a minute. How do you know Madison?
I actually don't know her all that well anymore. We were friends from school for a while, but we kind of drifted apart. She's been dropping hints that she wants me to invite my friend Vicky to the party, and I think that's why she invited me.
Well, I find it hard to believe that Madison would act in such self-interest. Wait, never mind.
Come to think of it, how do you know Madison? I don't think I've seen you around before. How did you even get invited to this party?
And they have, this is also why it's really funny, they have some fourth wall breaks, which, if you know me, I really do appreciate fourth wall breaks. Like, for example, this is a video game, just relax and roll with it. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm just gonna say, I'm Derek's friend. Didn't you see us chatting? He invited me because I never caused problems for him, ever. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Oh, a real reliable sort, huh? Well, if you want to make the most of this night, being all reliable might not be the best move. The powers that be don't always reward us avatars for making the least troublesome decision. I have high hopes for you tonight. Anyway, see you around.
Well, I barely followed any of that, but I'll try my best. Later, Rachel. All right, so yeah.
how's it
Now,
going?
she obviously wants us to get... no, I don't want to ask her any of those other things. Okay, so the red thermos is quite clearly... Is that it? Is that it right there? I actually... wait a minute. Let's have a look at the opportunities. So here we go. Look at how much stuff we actually have. It's pretty crazy. So let's have a look here. Rachel. Frank stole Rachel's thermos. Maybe you could figure out a way to get it back for her. Okay, I don't think that this is too difficult. That doesn't look like a thermos, to be honest. Which one's the thermos? This one?
I don't know. I don't hear it, but whatever. He's crazy.
Yeah, I think so. All right, well, whatever the case, there is a pizza box here too. And you can also, actually, you can open pretty much a huge amount of different doors and things like that. And you can even take some of this stuff out of here as well. And technically, you can open the fridge and do that too. Now, I'm thinking right now about what I'm actually gonna do. I seem to recall something. I already got the beer from in here, didn't I? Yeah, I already got the... Oh, wait a minute. There's something up there. Is that useful? I don't think I can take it. I don't think I can take that. All right. Well, I do have some alcohol on me. Where is Patrick? I need to figure out where Patrick is. Because as soon as I figure out where Patrick is, then I can pretty much just tell Frank to go and find him.
I just don't have a specific reason right now.
Maybe I should just try it out now. Let's see.
How's it going, dude? Wait, you're not drunk, are you?
I'm completely sober.
Good. I'm straight edge. I can't stand assholes who get drunk at parties. I feel it's like my civic duty to beat the ever-loving shit out of anybody I see with a drink. My contribution helps make this world better.
Well, right, sure it does. I'm gonna go over there. I may become a statistic if I touch anything with an ABV higher than water tonight. What a great party, yeah. So this guy's obviously really, harsh about this whole alcohol thing. So I'm gonna see, let's see now. Oh, I'm actually gonna ask him about Madison's new mystery neighbor.
Dude, when I was driving over here, the police scanner I keep in my van was going fucking nuts, talking about Doja Cat this, Doja Cat that. And all the cops are on high alert with such a big celebrity in the area. I also have this app on my phone that tracks her private jet, you know? I traded it with this kid on Twitter for my copy of Gothic Gangbang signed by Vicky Vixen herself. Its last known location was a private airfield just 10 minutes away from here. And now, Madison has a new mystery neighbor? This can't be a coincidence, dude.
I'm just gonna ask, why are you tracking Doja Cat's private jet?
Oh, I have a bone to pick with Miss Cat, and I need answers. Sure, she can ignore my hundreds of emails and social media messages, but she can't ignore me in person. Not with the old Frankie charm. If that's really her next door, I can finally get the answers I need.
Well, answers to what?
None of your goddamn business. This is between me and Miss Cat, and I will bring this to her attention one way or another.
Thanks, Frank. Good talk. Yes, what a wonderful, wonderful individual, isn't he? All right, so yeah, here we go. So we could say, you seem like an interesting guy, or come on, Frank, stealing from girls, this has gone way too far. I overheard somebody saying they had some alcohol. What do we do?
Holy shit. I tell you what we gotta do. We gotta conduct ourselves a sting operation. Here's the plan. I'll give you a head start, and then I'll come and find you in 1 minute. See if you can get whoever it is to confess about having some alcohol on them when I walk by, and then I'll take it from there. If not, I'll just go back on patrol. We're better safe than sorry. We can't risk any alcohol in the hands of these wackos. Who knows what they'll do?
All right, so yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Stop wasting
yeah, that is... I don't even know, but yeah, for your information, the expired credit card is in this drawer over here. So we can basically just take that. What's this? A battery pack. Might be useful. And we also have a printer here as well, and the computer. Let me see here. Get a Mac. Fully loaded with paper and ready to go. Now, if only I had something I needed to print. Yeah, exactly. So technically what you can do, as far as I'm aware, is you might be able to use the camera with the... wait a minute. Use this with the camera? You can't do that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't actually figured out a way to use the camera at all at the moment, or yet. And as far as I'm aware, you can potentially use...
It's easy to code too.
Let me see here. You can use the SD card potentially with the camera. There, I put the SD card into the camera and the no card message went away. Looks like it's ready to take pictures. So now technically what I can do is I can take pictures. So I can take a photo right here and look at this. Now we can take a picture of Catherine. Let's not take it of Catherine, shall we? How do I zoom in? Oh, wait a minute.
Please don't go to Chubby's when I'm working. The last thing you want from a topless bar and grill is recognizing the face above the boobs.
Okay, well, thanks very much for that. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take a, there we go, boom. I took a little bit of a landscape picture. Oh, hello there, Patrick. Okay, you really are very, very drunk, aren't you?
Raw, you finally arrived. I've been waiting since... Wait, you're not that guy I met at the bus stop? Sorry, I'm seeing double. You're a new bra. What's up? I'm Patrick, aka Party Pat, aka Pat the Frat, aka Patty Mayonnaise.
Well, you got the shit slapped out of you. What was that about?
Yeah, that was something else. That Rachel, she's a firecracker. It was cool how she did that where people could see. I'm a advocate for transparency. One of these days, long after we've settled our differences, her and I will look back on this night and laugh.
Yeah, okay, true. Maybe not. There she is. What's the problem with you two?
I should probably talk to somebody about it. Mom always said, take advice when it's given. That and just because he lives here doesn't mean he's your father. Rachel's Krav Maga training has really paid off because this pain is unreal. Before I go saying anything, I gotta find something to make this pain go away.
Well, maybe I can help you out.
My bra coming through in the clutch. If you see some pain meds rolling around somewhere, grab them for me. Any will do, probably. It's just science. Anything that comes in pill form will automatically make you feel better with no other consequences whatsoever. I'll hold on to this wine so I'll have something to wash it down with.
Well, you're wrong on all counts, but I'll help you.
Yeah, Madison and me are just fine.
All right, so yeah, now this gives me a good opportunity. I actually, you know what? I'm going to speak to Patrick again because I'd like to ask about the mystery neighbor.
I can feel something in the air. A great presence is nearby. A celebrity of grand proportions. Yes, I can feel her energy, and it is making me quite hard.
That's really helpful. That is really, really helpful. Thanks very much. All right, so I'm going to see what Madison has to say now. Wait a minute.
So, what's up with Vicky Vixen? Is she gonna stop by maybe? Did you invite her?
I haven't had a chance to text her because I thought I was just here to enjoy a party.
Just go ahead and text her when you can. No rush. Except we can't party all night, you know. Unless that's what Vicky wants to do, then I'll totally party all night.
That penguin in the garage was staring at me again and sending me telepathic messages. I think this time he was asking me to put my penis in his dispenser hole. That feels creepy even to me, but maybe somebody will take the bra up on it.
Yeah, so quite clearly, Madison does want Vicky Vixen. I think she's an adult performer of some kind. I don't really know, but yeah, from what I could tell from the other conversations in the house, that seems to be the case. Anyway, I'm actually going to be speaking to Madison now.
Are you lost?
Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm going to say... what's Frank's problem? I met your sister Ashley. I'm just going to say, what's Frank's problem?
Frank is an odd guy. He's on that whole straight edge kick, and he's apparently taking everybody along with him. He's ruining my party because we're all fucking sober. I don't even know who invited him, but I'm afraid to ask him to leave.
Well, I met your sister Ashley.
She's up to something, I know it. Typical little sister, right? I'm kind of nervous though, because this is my party, and if she pulls something here, it would be really embarrassing for me.
Well, can we talk about your art layer now? Because we are good friends?
Oh, my rather simplistic setup is hardly a true studio per se. I like to call it my bohemian oasis. A place I can abscond to and escape from the mundanity of our everyday lives. And yes, while I do like to paint up there, it's only because I need to express my frustrations with the world, lest it overcome me and suck away my artistic spirit. Painting is the best way for me to positively release my qualms with modern society and the man. If I was to lower myself to using today's vernacular.
Okay. yeah, so you can kind of see exactly what's going on here. It's very satiristic. Okay, so, wow, you're so individualistic.
Why, thank you. I appreciate your eye for a fellow life traveler. I too have an eye for a beautiful human form. You know, you may be just the form I need to complete my portfolio.
Please don't turn me into a skin lamp. I would not appreciate that. Moisturize me, moisturize me.
Nothing like that. I'm simply noting that you're a beautiful human. I'm going to be sending my work off to a local gallery soon in hopes that I can get a showing. But they required the portfolio to have a painting of a human model. A nude human model.
And you want that to be me?
Well, is it something you'd be interested in?
Well, hell yeah, apparently.
Oh my, so full of passion for my craft. Okay then, first things first.
First things first is that you're gonna take a step back, friend. If anybody's going to model for Madison, then it's gonna be me. Right, Madison? I mean, come on, look at me.
Derek, what the fuck?
Derek, whoa, you would model for me? Even though we're, you know...
Fuck, where's my popcorn? Go on.
We can deal with all of that later, Madison. We got a lot of shit to sift through, but I just can't let you go stripping someone else down and seeing what they're packing, even if it is in the name of art. I want to be your subject. Paint me like one of your French girls, baby.
Okay, no offense, right? But I don't want to actually do this. I was literally doing it just so I could get some more relation. That was it. No, it's gotta be me.
Here's what we'll do. I feel that the person I'm going to paint should be a true patron of the arts themselves. Somebody who can see a great painting and get wet in the crotch just like me. I need the two of you to each create a piece of spectacular art, and whoever blows me away will be my subject for tonight. Sound good?
Oh, sounds great.
Madison, come on. I mean, after everything we've been through, doesn't this seem like an obvious choice?
Somebody get this guy a begging strip. Shut up already, Derek. I don't really want to be mean to Derek, to be honest.
Beautiful angels. I'll expect to be wowed tonight. So, get to work. Wet my crotch with art, bitches.
That escalated very quickly, didn't it? Okay, yeah, this was not what I intended by any means.
Hey again, are you lost?
I'm not lost, but I would like to ask you, yeah, can you give me any clues into what kind of art you'd like to see?
Well, I've been exploring the world of sculptures lately. Late Renaissance period, wax museum replicas of 80s action stars, stuff like that. Something detailed. Like something you can look at for hours without minding. Say in case someone's dad needs to grab a smoke but gets distracted by older off-strip casinos. Yeah, I think I'd like to see a sculpture. Oh, and every piece of art needs a message. Yeah, a sculpture with a message. And you better be ready to present it to some of my guests in an intimate setting. Yeah, on a lit pedestal. Should be easy, right?
Yeah, sounds real easy. Right, a lit pedestal. Okay, I need to cobble together a sculpture and put it somewhere flat, kind of bright and sexy. Fuck it, I'll just use the exposed penis scheme. Ah, that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Okay.
Not to sound thirsty, please find a way to get me into that party that doesn't involve me kicking down this fence and getting another fucking breaking and entering charge.
Okay, why don't you just tell her you're Doja Cat?
Damn, you figured it out, huh? I was trying to play it low-key, but I guess this cat's out of the bag. Hey.
That pun was perfect.
But for real, let's put me back into the bag for the time being. I don't want to just use my clout. This mission is bigger than all that.
Mission?
For right now, I'm just Amala, cool-ass neighbor who has racked up more noise complaints than this entire zip code combined. You know, low-key shit.
Well, my lips are sealed. Alright. So, in other words, we need to... Yeah, now we need to very, very dramatically... Wait a minute, maybe I can speak to Madison again and actually see what's going on here. There we go, there we go. Regarding your mysterious neighbor, Amala.
Okay, sure. I'm listening.
I can vouch for her. You should give her a chance. We are great friends now, so you should believe me.
That's all well and good, but we're not exactly tight enough for your vouch to mean much to me. No offense.
Are you serious? We're great friends. Come on now. Okay, fine. I'm gonna give Madison some beer. There we go. That's gonna do it, right? Let's give her some beer.
Look what we have here. Is this for me? Damn, thanks a lot. Just be careful with your stash, though. Frank will grab those right out from under you. Where'd you hide your beers, if you don't mind me asking?
I found them around your house.
Really? Maybe it was just one that Frank misplaced. Or could it be... No, couldn't be. Anyway, thanks for the drink, man. I wouldn't say no to more after I finish this one.
Well, I'll see what I can do. And as far as I'm aware, there are multiple beers and various other alcoholic beverages that you might be able to find in and around the premises. I have no idea where the others are, though. I'm very bad at finding things in this game. Oh, hello, wait a minute. Is that one? No, I don't think so. There's popcorn, and you also have other stuff in here as well. You can't really take that, though, as far as I'm aware. You can open the pantry door and things like that too, but I don't believe there are any alcoholic beverages in here either. But there is a fridge, as you can see, and you can get whipped cream, you can get chocolate syrup, you can take all this stuff, by the way. You can take all the stuff that you want. I'm actually going to take the soda. I think there might be something that I can actually do with that. There's a cucumber, some eggs, and salami, and otherwise, that's pretty much it. You can also search through the trash if you want to do that too, so I can rummage through the trash, and there is Money Makers Monthly. Otherwise intact, you brush off what appears to be cat litter, roll it up, and pocket it. Yeah, Money Makers Monthly. Who would have expected that? Indeed. And there's a towel. I can take the towel. Oh yeah, also, I'm going to do something. I'm going to lock every single one of the bathroom doors. I'm not entirely sure what this does, but I can do it, so I am going to, because I think that might be quite funny. So we're going to see what happens with that. There's a chocolate bar. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so the chocolate bar, as far as I'm aware, when you eat things in this game, that also provides you with some kind of statistical advantage. I'm actually going to try it out. Eat. There we go. Ah, sugar. Yeah, my, that was delicious. I could probably channel a bit of that energy into my fists now, should the need arise. Yes, indeed. So there you go. So that has obviously improved my ability to fight, which is maybe going to be kind of useful. And now, so yeah, I need to actually create I need to create a sculpture as well, don't I? But this is exactly my point. This is pretty much, there's more beer there. this is exactly how the game works. There's a huge amount of different branching stories. You can interact with the characters, and they are all going to have different things for you to do and for you to solve, and you can wander around everywhere. Now, do bear in mind that you can't actually pick up every single piece of every single item, for example. And if a character sees you and they own that particular item, they are really going to be kind of irritated, and they will literally beat you up, basically. They will beat you up, and you will then no longer be welcome, and it will basically go to a game over, basically. So you'll have to reload. What's really cool though is that you can actually go and just save the game straight away, and then if you don't, if you mess up or something like that, you can just reload that save, and then you won't have lost any progression, which I think is actually super cool. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find. Is this Madison? Yeah, there she is. Okay, I'm gonna give her some more beer. Gonna give her another one of these natty lights.
Oh yes. Wait, you found more? So it is true. Patrick, you clever, deranged bastard.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I guess I'm not making a lot of sense. Patrick, my cousin, he's a party animal unlike any other. I guess the proper terminology would be hardcore alcoholic, but we like to keep things light around here. As they say on my favorite reality show, The Real Brothel Bunnies of Reno, he's an indulger with a bulger.
I'm still confused.
If you didn't bring your own booze and you're finding these around my place, Pat could be the only one to make this happen. He must have hidden them for later. And I'm really starting to feel a buzz now. Find some more of Pat's stash and hook me up.
I guess I can do that. Kind of. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think there are. I think there's one more, but I don't know where that one is. I have, in my previous playthroughs, I have attempted to find the final.
Ouch! Oh, I stubbed my toe. How come it's always the worst freaking pain in the world? Oh, hurts like dickens.
Oh, Amy, I totally feel you. That's the worst. You know, a good way to get over a stubbed toe is to take any basic painkiller and crush them up into a fine powder. Mix that with any horse tranquilizer you may have laying around, then snort that powder through a rolled up bill, but make sure it's larger than a 20. After that, you won't remember the pain. Or the rest of the night.
Thanks, Stephanie. I'll do just that. Later. Well, Amy, maybe you should look for friends elsewhere.
Much. I've gotten at least
yeah, Stephanie is quite amusing, shall we just say that? Yes, indeed. Okay, so yes, anyway, as I was saying before, I was interrupted by Amy hurting herself. I have attempted to find the other alcohol, and I've never been able to find it, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going to be able to, but I am going to give her the last bit of the alcohol that I have, which is the Chardonnay. Madison doesn't want that? Really? You don't want the Chardonnay? Are you serious? Come on now. She definitely wants that. Surely she definitely wants that. Okay, well, I've come over here again. There doesn't seem to be anything here. I'm actually wondering whether there's something I've missed underneath, because that's the thing. I've noticed the best way that you can find things is either up high or down below. So there might be something underneath some of the couches, possibly. Let me have a look. No, I don't want to sit there. No, I don't want to sit there either. There's coffee. Technically, I could take the coffee, as you can see. And actually, should I see if I can tell Frank that Patrick has... you seem like an interesting guy.
Interesting as fuck, dude.
Okay.
Was that a slur in your speech
no, I haven't had anything. I think the smell is actually coming from Patrick. There we go. All right, so he's going to go off and beat up Patrick, and I'm going to open... Yep. Oh, no, empty vodka? No, come on now.
Oh, you fucked up now.
Oh, no.
Orders to lay the whoop ass on anyone who drinks. Here comes the pain.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I think it's safe to say Leah won't be much help tonight. Okay, oh, this is bad. All right, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to even... Is she going to kill me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is... Oh, wait. Oh, she... Oh, yeah, I'm dead. All right. Oh, I didn't realize that she was actually gonna know. Oh, I did not realize. Do I have an autosave? I do have an autosave, but I'm not entirely sure when this was. Alright, we're gonna try it once again. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Leah.
Back up! Whew. Almost had to go Shaolin Temple style on the motherfucker. You should never approach a stranger from behind like that. Sensei Frank's lesson number 1. Anyway, I'm Leah.
Okay, wait a minute. I understand what's going on here now. Leah and Frank are basically a part of the same, you know, straight edge kind of thing going on. That's the reason why she absolutely murdered me before. Alright, whoa, okay, alright, noted. So wait, I'm sorry, repeat the Frank part again?
Sensei Frank, you know the big bald guy who sits downstairs holding down the fort? Guy who whistles show tunes when nobody's around?
Oh, I know Frank. I just no idea. He was senpai? I mean, sensei, sorry?
Oh, alright then. Well, speaking of, I gotta hit up Frank real quick. He's got me on patrol, and I gotta go report to him on 5-minute increments. Thing is, I left my phone at the gym, so I've been counting in my head. It's been exactly 5 minutes, or like a lot longer than that.
Oh, okay. See ya, Leah. Alright, wait a minute. Is she gonna leave now? Please. Can you go?
Anybody here watch public access?
No, I don't want. No, I don't. But could you go? You have no idea how badly I want her to leave so that I can steal some of the booze. That would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. And you can actually use the stove here as well. So if you wanted to, you could do some things. I obviously have the credit card here as well. So technically I can give that whenever to Amy. So she would obviously have the ability to then provide me with the next scavenger item on the list. And then I'd be able to do that. Oh, hello. Oh, Patrick, did you see that? Did you see what Patrick had in his hand? He had a bottle of booze. He's walking around with a bottle of booze right there, and he put it away as soon as he was really close to Frank. Oh my! All right, I think I kind of know what I should really do. Hello, Derek. You are really irritated at me.
My friend, who's trying to make new friends, to a house party of a chick I'm into, and you attempt to create a situation in which you're naked in front of said chick. Am I missing anything?
Well, nope, but I didn't actually want to do that.
Oh, good. I'm glad I covered everything. I guess it's true what they say. The friends you make in your high school Dungeons and Dragons club will always try to fuck the girl you're into.
My dice are ready to roll, buddy. Anyway, you know what you're gonna make?
For art? Fuck no. But even if I did, I wouldn't share it with you. You're the competition, bitch. And guess what? I don't lose. I make the best art, motherfucker. The big old shits I take in the morning are like chiseled marble. I paint jizz racks from the tip of my artist's dick, who just so happens to be named Vincent Van Gogh. Are you still listening to me?
I kind of got lost in the... I kind of got lost there. That was very vivid, wasn't it? Yes, that was extremely vivid. Okay, so wait a minute. What I want to do is I want to wait and see what Patrick is doing right now. I want to see if I can maybe tell Frank. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's got the bottle in his hand. I'm going to speak to Frank right now, and then we're going to basically say that somebody has some alcohol, and I'm gonna say I think it was a false alarm. No, wait a minute. I think I did that wrong actually. Wait a minute. You seem like an interesting guy. We're gonna say that, and then we'll say I think the smell is actually coming from Patrick. There we go. I'll get the popcorn. Okay, so he's gonna go and try to smack Patrick, and I'm gonna go with him, and hopefully, yeah, look, he's drinking. Boom, and now he's dropped this. And I will take the bottle of alcohol. Boom. Oh yeah, sneaky. All right, this is perfect. Leah is still here, unfortunately, so I won't be able to open up the cabinet, which is kind of sad. But I can now give this... Oh, really? You still don't want it?
Hey again. Are you lost?
Okay, wait a minute. Regarding your mysterious neighbor, maybe she... I mean, literally, look at her. She's almost maxed out with us.
Okay, sure. I'm listening.
I can vouch for her. You should give her a chance.
That's all well and good.
We're not... Are you serious? Come on now. You should really be, you know, totally on board with this. Okay, so Leah is still here, annoyingly enough.
What's up? You having a good time?
Okay, wait a minute.
You can thank Sensei Frank and I for that.
Have you seen anything crazy around the neighborhood?
Nah, but I haven't really been in the area much before tonight. But there is that perverted blonde guy that's stumbling around the party. I wouldn't trust that guy farther than I can throw him. Actually, I could probably throw him pretty far, so I take that back. He's still a fucking creep, though.
Okay, well, Leah, I'm scouting for threats. Staying alert and shit. Wanna scout with me?
Nah, not feeling it.
Don't really know if you slow me down. Needs you, read you loud and clear. Guess I got in good with Leah first. Okay, yeah, so that is a whole big objective right there. So the best thing that you can try to do, I guess, is try to get Leah to leave this area. I think she actually does leave the area a little bit earlier in the party, so you might actually be able to have an opportunity then. And maybe she's actually going to be leaving a little bit later on once she's done with all the conversations in that area, and then you'll maybe be able to do something from that. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. And if you would like to check out House Party, there is a link in the description. And I'd highly recommend it. It's just incredibly fun to see what kinds of scenarios you're going to get yourself into. And now I'm in a competition of sculpting some random stuff with Derek, and I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do it because, Madison just kind of forced me into that. But whatever the case, it's great. It's a wonderfully replayable 3D adventure, point and click, sort of satiristic comedy game, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. You're definitely gonna have a lot of fun. Apart from that, the Doja Cat expansion has now been released with a bunch more of branching stories. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.